Good day, YouTubers. So that just happened. We have Meghan refusing to give up the flowers given to her with a bit of a snippy attitude. This is the Queen's Vigil, after all. Are we certain that those flowers are for Meghan, or were they for the Queen? I think they were for the Queen. Harry finally has to insist that she give up the flowers. A lot of people are saying Meghan was wearing a microphone. And it looks to me like Meghan might have wanted to keep those flowers on her hip to hide the microphone under her dress. And I say if Meghan was wearing a microphone, then Harry was also wearing a microphone. Here we have the lady in blue absolutely refusing to shake Meghan's hand like a boss. She's looking Meghan right in the eye. I don't like you, Meghan. That's what that woman is saying. The Fab Four reunion walk. Meghan and Harry were going to go alone as a photo op, and they'd arranged their own paparazzi. When the royals found out, they arranged for Will and Kate to accompany them. I think both Kate and William looked tense for this walk. The big news is that Harry got banned from wearing a military uniform at the Queen's Vigil, but an exception has been made for Andrew. Wait, let me get this straight. They made a special exception for Andrew, but not for Harry? Ouch. There was a lot of tension for Harry's visit. He didn't get to take the royal plane to Balmoral with the other royals. Some are saying he was denied a seat on the plane. Others are saying Harry was too late to catch that flight and he had to take his own. The flight took off at 4 p.m. to Balmoral, and Harry was on the ground in London until 8 p.m. At least that's the excuse. We're going to ask the cards. I think he was denied, but let's see what the cards say. Further, Prince Harry was in the air, not at Balmoral, when the Queen's death was announced. Wow. Can you feel the tension yet? The last reading, we looked at Will and Harry and Kate and Meghan. We looked at the tensions between them. However, there's a rumor that Harry didn't shave half of his face because of bruises, and Meghan had a bandage on one finger, allegedly from trying to scratch Harry's eyes out. So, I mean, you fight with the people closest to you. So, what I want to know is, did Meghan and Harry have a huge fight in the UK? I do believe that Meghan hits Harry. A narcissist will do anything to control their victim. They'll move them to another country. They'll poison all of their existing relationships. They'll destroy their entire life. They'll even ruin their reputation. And of course, they are not above physical violence. Let's take a look. Let's see what the cards say. Finally, is Meghan on IVF or fertility treatments? In my last reading, it was revealed that she has definite plans to upstage the Queen's death by announcing a third baby. That doesn't mean she'll do it. That means she has plans. And these things are rolling. So we'll just see. So she looks like she's having a small belly here, as in, she can announce. That looks like foreshadowing to me. Let's take a look. Good day, YouTubers. Welcome back to my channel. Time for a Spot of Royalty. I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination Fortune Telling, The Magi Method. You can find the book worldwide on Amazon and Kindle in paperback versions. Find the full color card deck used here on Etsy/Magi Method. So, this is a lot going on. So Harry will not wear the military uniform to the Queen's funeral, but everyone else will, including Andrew. Wow. I mean, they definitely could have made an exception for him, but they're not going to because all he does is burn them. So let's take a look at Harry's feelings. And I really think that this not being allowed to wear the uniform is the incident. That's the last straw. And Harry's like, we're publishing my memoir by November, and it's gonna rip them. That's what I think is happening. So let's take a look, at Harry not being allowed to wear his military uniform for the Queen's Vigil. This is the key event. All material things. Oh, and like an explosion. He's a child. He's, ooh, oh, Underlying. Oh, people and events. 10 spades. Wow. And he feared that this would happen. Yeah. Yeah, and 3 hearts. So is this the seminal event? Is this the catalyzing event where Harry's like, oh, that's it. Give me some dishes. I'm Greek. I'm suddenly Greek, and I'm going to be breaking dishes everywhere because I'm so mad. Yeah, this is the straw that broke the camel's back. He just wants to look good. He understands that reputation is everything as a royal because they're really just PR people at this point. They're not holding real reins of power. It's all influence peddling. So, which it's strange that he's allowing himself to. He's being destroyed by Meghan, and he's very much participating in this. And I think that him publishing this memoir will be the last straw for him. Okay, but this was the last straw. That will be the last straw for all the royals, and they're just going to be like, no more titles. But for him, this was, wow, this just set him off, and there was an explosion. 10, 18, 5 diamonds, and it's all just been 5 diamonds. The Stairway to Heaven, it's not the Stairway to Heaven. 5 diamonds is the Jacob's Ladder. It's a progressive thing. Okay, so it's been building and building and building and building. I just wanted the name of the card. I was going to say Stairway to Heaven. It's not Stairway to Heaven, but it's building. It's progressive. So, yeah, this catalyzed this with everything else. 8 diamonds. This, on top of everything else, explosion. He just couldn't take it. He is a royal, and he's claiming his entitlement. I'm royal. And he's going to come... And this has just been going on and on and on, and the bad feelings are just, look at how dark this gets. From here, it just becomes the future. This is the near future, and this is more future. It just becomes really dark, and this is the outcome, decisions. But it's just, snake is like your belly. It's like your intestines. It's way down deep inside. This anger, this rage, this him wanting to get revenge, and it just gets worse and worse. And 10 spades, this is the worst thing that could have happened. Boy, oh boy, is he upset about this. Boy, oh boy, man, is he upset about this. And he was worried. 9 spades. This was his fear that this would happen, and it happened. And now he has to decide what to do about it. Well, I think this is the catalyst for, I'm going to get that memoir out. The lawyers have gone over it. There's some really crazy stuff in there. I mean, look at Meghan's The Cut interview. Wow. I mean, the video I made on that was like, this woman is gone, she's lost her marbles. She's just gone insane with the accusations she's making. Well, Harry is Meghan's hand puppet. Her hand is in his back, moving his mouth and moving his little arms, so it's going to be the same with this memoir. It's going to sound like Funding Freedom, that like Meghan wrote Harry's memoir. Meghan is so amazing, but his family is terrible and they're so awful, like that. All right, so yeah, this caused an explosion. He was really worried that this was going to happen, and it did happen, and it just keeps going on. It's like a rolling disaster. It just gets worse and worse. It's like a nightmare. He just can't get out of it. It's really bad, and he's very, very upset about this. I want to know, inquiring minds, we need to know, was Harry denied a seat on the royal plane to Balmoral? Okay, all the royals were on there. We're flying up to Balmoral. The Queen is dead. We're going to announce you should, or were they like, no, not you. No, not you. Okay, the dogs, yes, the dogs are coming. Andrew, yes, but you, no, not you. You find your own way up there, Bucky. You find your own way up there. We're kind of upset about you, I mean, and Eugenie's like, but it's Harry, and everybody's like, I don't care. Andrew, come on. Yeah. You come on. Okay, so was Harry actually denied a seat on the plane to Balmoral. Crossroads decision, making a play, Scourge. Okay, was he actually denied? Conflict, making a play, decision, 8, 11, 19, 5 clubs. Well, 5 clubs, he definitely had to take a different plane, a different conveyance. Okay, and there was a conflict there. I'm not convinced. We might have to pull out the sticks here. Butterfly flies. Okay, so this can be the flight. Family, permanent family with the permanent flight with the permanent family, the Royals, and official flight with the permanent family. Oh man, the Riddler is in the house. You know, the Cards want to play Riddler today. They want to play Riddler. Okay, let's move this up here so we could see better. We're going to get yes, no, yes, no. So, was Harry denied? Yes, he was denied, or no, he was not denied. Was he denied a spot on that plane? Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women. Blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for me, a sinner, now at the hour of my death. Yeah, we have a yes. That is a yes. He was denied. Okay, he was denied a seat on that plane. So what do we have here? What do we have here, Riddler cards? Let's add this up. 22, 29, 33. Yes. So underneath we have the Royals and the whole family flying on the plane. Yes, this is a key event, and you know the play is that they denied him. No, it's a conflict. We don't want you on there. Find a different ride. So the find a different ride, 5 clubs, is right on the surface, and like there's a conflict, you know. So yeah, the cards did say that, but it was a little hard for me to read it. Okay, so there was a lot of tension between Will and Kate, and a lot of tension between Kate and Meghan. I'm sorry, there was a lot of tension between Harry and William. There was a lot of tension between Kate and Meghan. Okay, the two families there. But it's pretty obvious, you know, when people are under a lot of tension, the people closest to them, the dog, the cat, the children, the spouse, you know, might catch some of that. You know, there might be a big fight. So there's the rumor of the big fight. Did Meghan and Harry have a huge fight? Okay, because I think if Harry is not doing what Meghan wants, she'll do... I mean, what Meghan wants, Meghan gets. She's going to do whatever it takes. And that includes, you know, a little bit of fisticuffs there. One-way fisticuffs. So let's look at Meghan and Harry. Did they have a big knockdown, drag-out fight in the UK? Meghan, Harry, as alleged. Meghan, 2 spades. Harry, oh, look at these 2 change cards. That's crazy. We got both the jokers, baby. All right, what do we got? Well, we got some dark cards. Illness, blame and illness, man being blamed and not feeling well. 12 and 13, 25, 7 hearts. Definitely could have happened. A breaking of, you know, a fight, a breaking of the karmic relationship, a decision to break this karmic relationship. 7, 13, 4 hearts. I'll leave you, Harry. I'll leave you. Breaking the karmic relationship. It's all your fault. It's all your fault, Harry. You know, and then but so let's see. I'm looking for violence. They definitely had a fight. I'm looking for violence. I'm looking for, like, let's throw some hands, baby. I want to see your hand speed. Let's do it. You know, they definitely had a fight. Harry was put in the dog house. The coffin can also be a dog house. It's small. Someone fits in there, and it's really quiet in there. And this is shameful. So they definitely had a fight. I'm not seeing fisticuffs. I'm not seeing Meghan scratching Harry, and she rips a fingernail, so she has to bandage it up, because I did see that, and I didn't save it because I'm an idiot. So I didn't save it to show you. I need to be thinking like this. I thought to myself, what an interesting photo. And then I didn't do anything about it. I just clicked away. I just kept going. Always save the photo. Okay. So this Karmic Shift and Butterfly, these are both transformation cards. So yeah, something big happened there. Really big changes. So they did have a huge fight, and I just think, Harry's now saying, he's demanding that the memoir be published by November. Everything is done. He wrote it. All the crazy stuff is in there. Meghan has been micromanaging the crap out of it. The lawyers have gone over it. What's the holdup, man? The holdup is we're trying not to ruin your life, Harry. That's what the publisher says. We're trying not to ruin your life. Take a break. Go on holiday. Breathe deeply. Do some yoga or something. Just think about it a little bit before you do this. No, I want to jump off the cliff. So big changes. Yeah. I just think the tensions ratcheted up so high, and they definitely had a fight. But I don't see fisticuffs. Is Meghan on IVF? Okay. Because if you're going to play the cards, if you're going to say, I'm pregnant, you have to do all of it. We know that Meghan is of advanced age, and even with her fake age, which is, I think it's, what is her fake age? It's either, this is a live reading. I'm sorry I can't stop and Google it. But she's over 40, okay? She's 40 or 42. She's over 40. So it's really hard to have a baby when you're that age, okay? And even if you're a strong and powerful, independent woman who's married, if a man is married, is he strong and independent? No. Okay, yeah, that's weird. Okay, so you have to go all the way. You have to do like the IVF. You have to like have the receipts. Okay, that's what Meghan likes to say. She has the receipts, and she never shows the receipts. But they always say they have the receipts. So taking IVF, Meghan being on IVF treatments, even though she can't have this child and she's going to use a surrogate, those are the receipts. Look, I went to the baby doctor. I went to for IVF. So is she on IVF? Let's see. Is Meghan on IVF fertility treatments? Wow. Well, right on the surface, I'm going to say, yeah. Like yes, as in yes. I'm going to say that she is. So cross is permanent family. Strength is the rooting of the family, and cup overflowing is birthing a baby. Okay, the cup overflows and the baby comes out. Okay, so 21, 28, 7 spades. Yeah, it's all a big secret, isn't it? 7 spades. Yeah, or that's also the womb. The veil is also the womb. The baby passes through the veil, comes out of the womb. Behind the veil, it's in the womb. Outside, when it crosses the veil, it's born. Okay, when the cup overflows, the baby is born. So yes, definitely. She is definitely, and she wants you to know, this is right on the surface. She wants you to know that she's having IVF treatment. We're trying to have a baby. Magi and Mustard, we're manifesting that new baby, planting that seed, and we're trying so hard. Queen of Spades is a belly card. It's the plumbing. Okay, so the plumbing is involved making the family. So the internal workings of the snake, which is a queen, is involved. So yes, we're working hard at trying to build our family with, using the existing plumbing. So yeah, everything about this spread, underneath and right on the surface, she wants you to know she's in IVF. So yeah, that's the receipts. I have the receipts, Meghan says. And those receipts are she is having IVF treatment. So she is definitely uh, working up the courage to pop a pregnancy announcement to overshadow the Queen's death and funeral, which is going to be one of the largest events in Western history in decades. Okay, so how can she not play off that, piggyback on that, and try to overshadow that? So what do we got? Harry's not wearing the military uniform. That was the seminal event that Harry blew his top. That's the straw that broke the camel's back. Harry was like, no, anything but this, not this. And they're playing hardball with Mr. Prince Henry there. So was Harry denied a seat on the plane to Balmoral? Yes, he was, and the cards confirm that. The sticks confirm that. So did Meghan and Harry have a huge fight with fisticuffs? Were there bruises? Was there the bandage on the finger? There was a bandage on the finger. I saw it. That can be photoshopped. But there was a huge fight, but no fisticuffs. They didn't get into it like Amber Heard and Johnny Depp, or rather, Amber Heard beating the crap out of Johnny Depp and then pretending that he actually fought back. They didn't do that. Is Meghan on IVF? Yes, she's playing these cards. She's really moving forward with upstaging the Queen's funeral. A very huge event. So that's how I see it. I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination, Fortune Telling, The Magi Method. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.